Hi, this is Carrie from the Bay Area Short Sale Angels, Northern California's #1 short sale team. So a lot of people want to interview multiple agents, multiple teams to find out who might be the right agent, the right team, the right person to represent them in a short sale. So here's some questions that you should ask to find out if that person is going to be representing you to the best of their degree. So the first question that you should ask your potential agent is, how many short sales have you listed and sold in the past 6 months? Of course, this is going to change. This is a time sensitive answer. But for instance, our team in the next 30 days, we're going to be closing 7 deals. That's a lot in comparison to most agents that are dealing with even just traditional real estate. So that gives you an idea of some experience. The next question that you want to ask your potential agent is, in the past, what lenders have you worked with and what has been your experience with them? So we've worked with obviously all the major lenders. We've worked with a lot of credit unions and a lot of smaller banks that lend on maybe new construction. I could give you more specifics about each bank, but there's too many to mention. But we personally have a lot of experience with a lot of banks. But that is a question that you will want to ask a potential agent. And then another question is, what can you tell me about my lender and how they work? So each lender has a little bit of a different way of working short sales. For instance, Bank of America, you work through Equator, which is a fantastic system for keeping your negotiations on track and the entire transaction in line and moving smoothly. There's other banks that are more difficult to work with, such as PNC. We've run into nothing but problems with them. So it's a good question to ask a potential agent whether they've had experience with your particular bank and what you can expect, whether it's on the good side of things, whether it's on the middle road, or if you're needing to brace yourself for a wild ride. The last and final question, and the most important question, is, what is your track record? What's your success rate? What's your failure rate? So here at BASA, we have a 93% success rate. That means we close 93% of the short sales that we initiate. So what happened to that last 7%, our failure rate? A majority of those are sellers, who decided to walk away on their own. They got tired of waiting. They decide to go through bankruptcy, or they just decide that short sale wasn't for them after all. It's been very, very few times that the bank actually just jumps in and forecloses on the property. It has happened to us before, but not very often, and that's usually when we don't have enough time to work the system properly or even be assigned a negotiator. So this is Carrie from the Bay Area Short Sale Angels, where we believe there's nothing worse than doing nothing.